Hello everyone, welcome back to episode 29 of Omnifactory. As you saw there, I was trying to make the tier 4 microminer, but I need one thing. There's one thing that I'm missing, which is these HV field generators, which I can make everything except for this guy, because, well, if I have a tier 8 I can get a bunch of them, but actually I need to use a chemical bath with radon. And at the moment, yeah, we've got to set up, we've got a little bit of radium salt. Actually, we've got quite a lot of it from the previous tier microminer, but I haven't set up the thing to actually like put it in a bath, which is one of the other things we were planning to do this episode. So I guess we could just get straight into that. But before we do that, let me just quickly show you the other things I've been working on. So I built this guy. This is the medium size Microburst projector. And this is what we're going to need to send this guy off to grab us. Actually, we're going to use him to get iridium and osmium, mostly. We can also use him to get these dense ores. That's kind of pointless because we have all of the diamonds and I guess maybe not lapis, but everything else we have infinite of. And then this one as well. We don't need oil sands because we have the oil drilling rig over there getting us all our oil. Speaking of which, I also made 2 more of these guys. So our power usage has really started to creep up already. I'm using 33,000 RF a tick there. And it's going to get even worse very soon. So, whoops, where am I? Wait, where am I? I'm here. So it's going to get worse. I started making these, what are they called? Impossible realm datas. This is with an Enderman data model. So I've got not that many at the moment, but the thing that I really want these to use these for is I want to get the dragon layer data and the wither realm data. So the wither realm data is actually used to get the which one? Yeah, so this tier 4 one that we're about to make, we need the wither realm data to get the iridium and osmium. So one way to do that is to take one of these and combine it with a bunch of extraterrestrial matter and you get a wither realm data. We have heaps of wait, where is it? We have heaps of this, 338,000. But really I want to have, like, you know, them being produced here. But the way to get them from here is with a dragon. Is it with the dragon one? Which one is it? The wither matter. But to make one of these, it takes 6,666 RF per tick. And we're actually going to want, well, not this one, the dragon layer data. So the dragon model, this guy, pristine ender dragon matter, we're going to actually want to have 3 of these, 2 of these running initially because we want this as well. The ender dragon scale is used to make draconium with our nitro diesel, which as soon as we get this and we get the right HSSG, I think it is this tier, we can start making draconium because we have cryothium, we have all of the ingredients. And then once we get draconium, then we can get started on, you know, all of these guys, all of the draconic engineering stuff. So that would be cool. But, you know, it takes 6,000 RF a tick to make them, like this thing running, and then this thing is 1,000 RF a tick, and one of these doesn't even produce 6,666 RF per tick. So I'd have to either have 2 of them or upgrade them, or what I'm actually planning to do, which is run it with these guys. So these guys do 6,000 EU per tick, which I can do 4 for the price of one, or I guess 3 and a bit for the price of one of these things. So I have 4 of them, and so we have pretty reasonable power, at least until we get to fusion. And once we have fusion, then we can get quite a lot of power. So we're not too far away from fusion, actually. So what else have I been working on? Yes, so I made some of the components necessary to make the tier 4. I had to make a IV compressor, which actually I have it set up over here. So we can probably get some more IV components going here and get some more IV tier stuff. I'm thinking maybe some of these wire mills I can upgrade to IV and make them super duper fast. Oops, I always press the wrong button. So yeah, I made the signalum heavy plating. I made the medium Microburst projector, you just saw that. There's nothing else on this page that I've done. So this page I ended up making the tier 3 Microminer. It's not that difficult to make. And actually let me show you over here. I also set up the same deal that we had here with the tier 1. We have these components ready to make a tier 1 Microminer. I also have these components to make the tier 2 Microminer, and these are for making the energy, the laser. So let me just show you how it all works. I take the 2 sets of ingredients. I have to make the laser in the advanced crafting bench. So that's this stuff. Solidified argon is pretty easy to make. It's just argon in a fluid solidifier. And then I can take all those ingredients and I can make the tier 3 guy. So there we go, that's the tier 3 guy. And then we send him off with a quantum chest and a quantum flux. And we get this thing. So it's a bunch more scheelite and tungstate for our tungsten production. So since I have them here, I may as well send them off to do their mission. It's gonna go, yeah, there we go. But it's not that, like, it's actually still worth it to get the tier 1 Microminer instead, I think, and get the scheelite and stuff from there, because you also get rutile. Wait, is that the right one? Yeah, that's the one. Wait, no. I forget. Or is it the tier 2? It must be the tier 2. Yeah, this one. The tier 2 one gives you scheelite and tungstate, 3 and 3, but you also get the radium, which is where I've been getting most of my tungsten from so far, from there. Alright, so that was that. What else have we been doing? Oh yeah, I did make the Vanadium Gallium ingots, so that's just over here. So I extended this row a little bit. We have this one making vanadium, I think. Vanadium, and this one making vanadium gallium. And yeah, it's basically pretty straightforward stuff. So that was that, and that was that. The other thing that I've been doing is over here. So we've almost filled up our rows over here now. I have a couple of slots left here, and I still have these ones here and these ones here are still pretty empty, so we'll probably fill them up eventually. But over here I've been kind of busy. I actually set up all of the infrastructure underneath for in the future when we have them. I used a buffer here just to separate this line from the rest of the lines, but it's not that interesting. So over here I've been processing chalcoprolite and pendulite. It actually makes osmium and iridium. So basically what happens is you crush it, so you get the crushed coprolite and pendulite, and then you wash it, so you get the purified ore, and then you put it in a centrifuge. No, you put it in a chemical reactor with nitric acid. It makes a tiny piece of what was that stuff? Chop. Wait, let me see what it was. Chop. No. Cha. What is it called? This stuff. And then we wash it and we get the purified, and then we put it in a chemical reactor with nitric acid. We get a tiny pile of Platinum Group Sludge dust. We combine that into a big piece of Platinum Group Sludge dust, and then we centrifuge it, and we get a little bit of gold, a little bit of platinum, and a little bit of osmium and iridium. That's the main thing that we want, and also palladium. So I have quite a lot. What is this stuff called? Okay, CHAL. I have quite a lot of this stuff. I had like 1,500 of these before I got started. It doesn't make a lot of osmium and iridium because from each one of those ores, you get 2 crushed ores, and then from the 2 crushed ores, you get 9 of the tiny pieces of sludge whatever it's called, and then from the tiny piece of sludge, from the big piece of sludge, you get a tiny piece of osmium. So yeah, so far I have 29 pieces of osmium and 29, I guess, pieces of iridium, and that's from probably about 800 or so ores. So it's really not a lot, but it's more than zero. So I'm hoping by the end of today we can have some tier 4 microminers, and we can end up with a whole bunch more of osmium and iridium. And then once we have that, we can start making this thing. Actually, the main thing I want is the crystal tin catalyst, which needs osmiridium plates, because once we have that, we can make these and these, yeah, the automation interfaces and things, because those are going to be, and also this one, maybe not so much that one. And then, yeah, we can start empowering some stuff. But the main thing is combination package crafter and the combination cores. So this automation interface is used to make, yeah, these guys. This is what I want. Advanced package crafter, elite package crafter. And that way, with this thing, we can completely automate all of our other micro miners, and we don't have to do that weird manual half thing. So, yeah, as you saw in the intro there, I was trying to make the tier 4 micro miner. I thought it was going to be easy, but it actually needs this thing, which needs this thing, which needs this stuff, which we were going to make anyway, because we need it to make qubit processing units for our next tier of circuits. So I guess let's do this then, shall we? You can make it infinitely with a fusion reactor with gold and mercury, but not yet. So we need an electrolyzer, HV one, and I guess let me actually, we have space over here, so I can do it over here. And we need our radium salt, which we have quite a lot of. Let's put 16 up there, get some conduits going, and some filters going. Where's our conduits? Here. Not there. Into here. We pop U. And just insert it. And what do we get? Oh, wait. Do we need like a higher tier? Oh, we need 2000 RF per tick. Okay. So, not you. We'll do it over here. Wait, do I not have... Oh, wait. What's it called? Molecular something weird, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, boy. Okay. Wait, so just let me make sure this is 2000 RF per tick, right? EV, here we go. Yeah, 2000. Okay. I mean, not RF. E per tick. Molecular something or other. Oh boy, they're all going to be molecular. What's it called? Molecular disintegrator. There. I really don't know why they have different names for the different tiers. It's so annoying. We need some EV circuits. And put you back here. And let's head back over to here. Where are we putting it? Here. So, oh, that's full. It's not full. Okay, and let's make sure we don't have it being put there, because that would just be a waste. And let's pop it in here. Actually, why don't I pop it down here, since we have it coming out there, right? Yeah. Oh, wait. Oh, that's a fluid. Okay, so let's get a wrench. Extract. Yep. Insert. And I guess we'll be extracting soon. So, hello. How? What do we get out of it? Rock salt, and we get our radon. So we're going to extract our rock salt. Oops. where is it here? That can just go back directly into the system, and then that'll go over to there, and then it'll be turned into what's rock salt used for? Chlorine. Yeah. Let's insert there, and I guess that's also, yep. Okay, so the radon should already be in the system now. Very good. Actually, oh, you know what? One thing I was struggling with is this UI is kind of dumb. When I had a full, like, complete set like that, you can't click to get rid of stuff. You have to click on an empty spot. But I just realized if I just like search for random junk, I get a whole bunch of empty spots, and I could have emptied these out after all. Anywho, there we go. So now we have some radon going, and I guess we can make. What do we need these for? Do we need lots of them? IV, matter condenser, quantum ring. We may want some of these things. End crystal. We'll need that. We won't need those. Those are not interesting to us. We'll need that. Okay, so I guess we want... I'm just wondering how... are we making Eyes of Ender? Like, no, we're not. I'm just wondering, should I like craft it on demand, or should I have a thing set up to make them forever? Like, this is pretty easy. We could do that on demand. And then I guess we can make them on demand. How many do we need? We need quite a lot for in the future, right? Yeah, we'll definitely need it on demand then. Well, yeah. Because we'll need it for this, and we'll need that. Wait, except we don't need it for... I don't know. I'm going to do it on demand. Except we don't need a lot. We don't need... We can just do it with HV power. Yes, and we'll do... Yeah, okay. All right. Gotcha, got it. All right, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. And we need 2 of these because we need to make the blaze... powder and ender pearl, sorry. We need to make the ender eyes. So I guess I'll put it up here. Ender pearl, blaze powder, and we need a limited item filter. Yes, there we go. I don't really care how much we put. These are infinite. So that should go. There we go. All right. So let's get you extracting, and let's get a machine cover and all the bits and bobs. Level emitter and some glass. Oh, I only have one. I need a bit more than that. And the conduit. Okay, so let's and a wrench. So let's get you facing that way first. Put you on there and get you facing back, and then put the level emitter on, and you're making ender eyes. So let's just get like 128. At some point we're going to have to ramp up a lot of these things, because we're going to need, like, once we start making those, what are those things called, the microminers, they need heaps of resources, so we're probably going to have to ramp up some of those stockpiling thingies. Okay, so that's that, and then let's get you there. We'll just have one, and oh, we need a bucket of radon. So let's grab a bucket of radon. There it is. Oh, that was a quest. Ah, not there. Oh, of course that was a quest, yeah. Where are we going? Over here. Okay, so let's get the radon there. And we already put the eyes there, yep. So we go... we'll just put one eye in here. And I guess we don't have a choice with that. I'd rather have a limited item filter for liquids, but we don't have that option, do we? Yep. And actually, that's going to be quite a problem if we end up filling this thing up with 64 buckets of it. Filter. Because with 64 buckets of this stuff, oh, I guess you get one per salt, right? So it's not that bad. Okay, there we go. Oh no! I bet you it needs a certain 384. Wait, isn't HV 500? Am I missing something here? Oh, it's a chemical bath. Oh boy. Oh boy. Let's grab it out. Definitely I don't want to waste it. Chemical bath. I always get chemical bath and chemical reactor confused. Chemical bath, that's HV. So let's put you back there. You can reinsert. And we should get it out now. About now. There we go. Okay. That, and let's do the same dance here. We'll get our cover and face this way again and level emitter. Oops. And we'll make, oops, how many should we make? Let's make 32? I don't know. What is a good number? Oh, we ran out of glass, didn't we? We needed to make some more. There. Okay. So that was another quest. So that was a quest. That was a quest. Oh, and it says we don't need... Okay, these are not required for this. I guess they're optional. There are two methods of creating. The simpler recipe requires 2 quantum eyes and 2 ingots worth of gallium arsenide. Slow and requires more radon. The other route uses indium gallium phosphide and a tiny amount of radon. This skips the slow crafting quantum eyes, using far less radon in the process, but requires the infrastructure in place for obtaining indium. Yes, didn't I look at indium? It didn't seem that hard. Wait, I can't remember, how do we make it? Aluminum, oh, indium concentrate. That's the thing. It's this kind of a process, galena and sphalerite. Galena, sphalerite. Okay, I have quite a lot. Maybe I'll set that up off camera. And indium, yeah, okay, they tell you here how to do it. So it's, if you were enterprising enough to discover and make platinum sludge dust, which I did. Well, I mean, I wasn't that enterprising, I already knew how to do it. The general process, you'll need to purify galena and sphalerite to get crushed. Purified dusts, and then they place together with sulfuric acid, which will create indium concentrate, and then aluminum gives us that. And yeah, okay. So that's what I'm going to do, but I'm going to do it off camera because it's kind of boring. But basically, it's the same as what I have here. You get the ore, you crush it, you wash it, you chemical react it with sulfuric acid this time, and then yeah, you get the tiny pieces. these guys, and then you mix it with phosphorus, I guess, and gallium, which I have gallium heaps, and phosphorus I should have quite a bit of as well, because oh, I heard a pig. Yeah, I've been upping our processing for making the what's that stuff called? What do you use phosphorus for? Phosphorus. Yeah, phosphoric acid, and then use it to make luminescence. That's what I've been using. Okay, so yeah, I'll do that. But now that we have these guys, we can make the last piece we need for the tier 4 microminers, which is the HV, this thing. So I can put that back. We should be able to make 2 of these guys now. Brilliant. And then let me put all this stuff back in my inventory since we don't need it anymore. But now I can make this guy. Hooray! Is going to give me the quest? Yes, it is. Okay, so in order to get this thing, iridium and osmium ore, we need wither realm data, quantum flux, and petroleum dust. So I have plenty of petroleum dust, and quantum flux we needed 4. Did it say? I think it said 4, which we can do. And what was the other thing it needed? Oh, we need 8 and 4 wither realm datas. Let me just grab 4 more of these. And wither realm data, which we can make with our stuff that we've got. So we needed 4 of those, and now we can send it on its way. Did I not do the right number of 4864? 4864. Oh, it's not getting power. Oh, I haven't even hooked it up yet, have I? Well, that's dumb. Oh, this one is hooked up to this guy. I'm going to hook this up to that thing over there. That's okay. Give me a sec. I'll be back after I hook it up. I got to dig out a hole and everything. I just realized I was on mute that whole time that I recorded all that. Okay, so I got the osmium and the iridium out of here. That's pretty straightforward. I think what I'm going to do now between episodes is, as I said, I'm going to set up the processing to get the indium and the big pieces of indium and the indium gallium phosphide, and then we can use that to make the, not that one, the qubit CPU wafer, which uses, so we use a lot less radon. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. And the other thing I'm going to do is set up the processing to convert these guys into the dust form. The main thing that I'm worried about when doing this processing is I don't want to lose these secondary outputs because they're kind of valuable. We don't have a whole lot of osmium. We only got 16 out of this one. So I'm pretty sure that later on we get better supplies of osmium, right? Not this one though, it's a different color. Is it this one? Yeah, there we go. Once we get tier 6, then we get a whole bunch of osmium and iridium as well. And oh, we get uranium 238 too. That'll be handy. Anyway, so yeah, the main thing that I'm worried about is when I'm processing these, I don't want to lose these secondary outputs because, you know, it's valuable, as I said. So what I'm going to do, I think the normal way that I do it is you just have like over here, you have the ore go into the macerator, and then for the output of the macerator goes into another macerator to get the secondary dust. What's it called? So it goes into a secondary one that gives you the impure pile of osmium. You also get a secondary output there of iridium dust, so that's also going to be important. But then what I'm going to do in this case, because I don't want to backlog this one, usually this fills up really quick because this second step is the slowest. I'm going to have these outputs go into a chest or a crate and then go back into here so that they can stockpile in the crate, and then we'll have enough so we won't lose our outputs there. So yeah, And then I think in the next episode, what we'll work on is getting these packaged automation, what is it? You know, the automated extended crafting. That's the thing we're going to work on, so that we can make these just by requesting them in the ME system and not have to do that weird manual step that I have over there. And then, you know, we'll start working on this stuff. We'll get our circuits going. We'll get the assembly line going. We'll get some fusion reactors to beef up our power. We can progress through the tiers a bit more. We should be able to get up to tier 5 and 6 relatively easily. Yeah, so thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.